Hello guys, my name is proofSzilko. Welcome back to another tutorial video. If you're an existing subscriber, you already know that I do mostly tips and tricks videos for PUBG. And according to your feedback, thanks to these videos, you managed to win dozens of times. So I decided to do a similar tips and tricks video, but this time it's not about PUBG on Xbox. This is gonna be about Call of Duty's new Battle Royale mode called Blackout. I played through almost the entire beta session and I played dozens of hours since the full release as well. And I collected my top 10 beginner tips to help you to win in every game, hoping that they will help you to get better at the game and have a lot of wins eventually. Now of course I recorded these footages on my Xbox One X, but these tips are not gonna be platform specific. I'm not going to talk about the key bindings, which button to push and when. I'm just gonna talk about the general strategy which you should implement when you're playing Blackout on your preferred platform. I'll go through my tips in chronological order, which means that we'll move one step closer to the end game each time we move up on the list. Hopefully it will make them even more easier to understand and to be implemented into your own gameplay. So if you found this video useful, please don't forget to leave a like and leave a comment with your favorite tip, and I see you in the next one. Alright, so that's being said, let's get started. Alright, so coming up at number 10, when you're picking your landing spot, try to pick a location which is at the edge of the map and really far from the chopper's path. I marked these locations on the map, but of course in this special situation, when you can see the chopper's path, the ones marked with blue are not applicable. But in the next round, when the chopper is going on a different path, you can feel free to use them as well. I hope you get what I mean. So number 9. You should use your wingsuit to reach your chosen location. After you jumped out from the chopper, just go head first towards the ground until you reach your maximum speed showing on the screen now. And after a few seconds of accelerating, just level out your character and you will maintain your current speed. Hence, you will be able to reach the farthest locations on the map. Your wingsuit will stay with you during the whole game, so you can use it later on when you have a high enough position to have enough time to open it. And this tool will help you a lot to reach your next location. I believe point 8 will be familiar to my existing subscribers, since I always tell it in PUBG that before landing you should use your free look feature to check your surroundings if anyone else is landing with you, so you have a general idea about your enemies in your close proximity. Number 7. There are random locations on the map which are different in each round, and at these locations you'll find fully kitted weapons illuminating with gold. These weapons already have all the attachments, you won't have to spend time reloading, so you can use that extra time to score some amazing kills. Number 6. Unlike in PUBG, you can shoot through walls and thin objects, so you don't have to wait for your enemy to show himself. If you can estimate his or her current position, you can fire some shots, hoping that you will be able to damage your enemy or even kill them. Number 5. This also should be familiar from my PUBG tutorial videos, but I have to tell you guys, I still see other players making the same mistake over and over again. When you're looting, you should always cover yourself with smoke grenade. Now, smoke grenades are not so common in Blackout that they are in PUBG, but still, if you have one in your inventory, you should feel free to use them to cover your ass while you're looting your opponent. So moving on to number 4, it took me some time to get used to it, but I never used the basic running itself. I tend to use the jumping sliding feature, even in situations where I'm not under fire, because you will never know when your opponent is targeting you. And with jumping and sliding and combining these two features together, you make it much harder for your enemy to hit you. Number 3. Supply drops are perfect locations to find top tier weapons and level 3 armor. So whenever you see the plane flying above your head and you feel safe enough, just go for the drop and try to level your gear up to be well prepared for the end game. Okay, so number 2. I know it might sound boring, but believe me, it helps a lot to win games. Use the shades to wait for the next circle to appear. Due to the high-end graphics, your enemies will have hard time to spot you in the shades, so you will have an advantage over them, which you can use to end up being the winner in the gunfights. And my number one beginner tip is to use your gadgets and consumables. They are useful during the whole game, but especially useful during the final circle. For example, the dead silence will help you to run without making any noise, and the awareness will increase the volume of the sound surrounding you, so you have an easier time to locate your enemies. And the RC car or the drone will help you to recon the area around you, locate the enemies, hence you will be able to finish them off without them having time to even notice you. So these were my top 10 beginner tips. I hope you found them useful. If you did so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more Blackout content like this, and I see you in the next one. Bye!
Requesting redeploy to new hot zone.
All objectives complete. Stand down.